Well, I think for starters, it would be great to recognize that sweat equity is one part of the plan for the whole transition. And so when you don't acknowledge that and it goes on not maybe for 5 years, but maybe 10, maybe 40 years, all of a sudden, those expectations that Joel was talking about, they grow over time. And so it really depends. The conversation around sweat equity depends on what's going on in the business. Because if a 20-year-old comes to the table with the idea that, well, I want to talk about sweat equity and I want to have a process so that I have an equity position, that's great. That's very different than if we have a 75-year-old who still has all ownership and all control, and we have 2 generations behind them. Those are very different conversations, and sweat equity in those contexts means a lot more, and it's a lot more complicated than a 20-year-old.